So today we're going to look at something really special. We're diving into the daily reports from an environmental science intern from the Philippines named Emilia Abalos. She spent some time at the Tzu Chi Foundation in Taipei, and what she discovered is this amazing link between environmentalism, technology, and just simple, genuine human connection. Let's get into it.
On her very first day, she wrote this, and wow, doesn't that just say it all? This wasn't about just learning facts or figures, it was about finding a real sense of purpose. And that feeling she talks about of being of use, well, that's really the heart of the whole story we're about to explore.
Okay, so picture this. Emilia arrives at Guangdong Jingxi Hall, and this place is incredible. It's home to this super high-tech interactive exhibition all about environmental education and disaster prevention. Her mission? To soak it all in, learn how everything works, and eventually be able to guide other people through it.
We're gonna follow her on this whirlwind 3-day journey. Day 1 is all about those first impressions and immediately feeling that human connection. On day 2, she gets into the nitty-gritty of some amazing tech and the challenges that come with learning something new. And day 3, that's where we see some serious growth, and she gives some really valuable feedback.
Now, when you think about an environmental internship, you probably think of science, data, maybe some policy stuff, right? Well, for Emilia, the most profound discoveries, the moments that really mattered, happened away from the exhibits, when she was just spending time with people.
And what's truly remarkable is that these connections didn't even need a common language. Seriously, Emilia couldn't speak the same language as a lot of the local volunteers, but she wrote that it didn't matter one bit. That feeling of community, of being welcomed, it's universal.
And this just paints such a perfect picture of what she meant. I mean, one minute she's sorting recyclables with these incredibly passionate volunteers, and the next she gets pulled into a surprise birthday party for a TV news anchor. She felt welcomed right from the start. She even described the community as being full of love, where sharing stories or a special Indonesian mushroom dish from a mentor became these really touching moments of belonging.
But that human-first feeling wasn't just in the personal interactions. It was actually baked right into the technology she was learning about. This wasn't innovation just for the sake of it. No, every piece of tech had a clear, compassionate purpose.
Which brings us to a fascinating question she got to explore. We all know we should recycle plastic bottles, but how can they actually be used to save lives in a disaster?
The answer is just incredible. They take those plastic PET bottles, process them, and turn them into this lightweight, really durable material. And with that material, they build a 1-minute indoor shelter system. It gives a private, safe space to a family that's been displaced. I mean, that is a perfect example of engineering with a heart. And there was so much more. She got to try a VR exhibit that lets you do an immersive deep-sea dive. She played interactive games that use sensors to teach you how to recycle. And she even saw eco-bricks made from plastic film that they use for flooring. Every single piece of tech was designed to be engaging and to teach you something important.
Her experience then went even deeper, kind of behind the scenes, to what you could call the building's brain. She was introduced to this whole complex network of sensors that monitors and manages the building's energy use with amazing precision. As she was analyzing the data, something interesting jumped out. One floor, basement 1, was consistently using way more energy than anywhere else in the building. The obvious question was, why?
And the answer just ties everything back together, right back to that theme of compassion. It turns out, Basement 1 is where the Blood Donation Center stores its vital, life-saving blood supplies, and that storage requires round-the-clock air conditioning. So that high-energy use wasn't waste at all. It was a necessity. It was part of a humanitarian mission.
So being in this kind of purposeful, supportive environment didn't just teach Emilia about technology, it really helped her grow personally. And because she felt so valued, she felt comfortable enough to give some honest, really constructive feedback to help make the program even better for the next intern.
Emilia admitted that public speaking is one of her big weaknesses, but practicing her tour guide presentation in this environment changed everything for her. The feedback she got wasn't critical, it was caring. Her mentors helped her connect with her audience and get over her fear in what she called a comforting and gradual way. That's huge.
And in what's probably the truest sign of a healthy program, she felt comfortable enough to offer some real suggestions for improvement. She recommended things like giving applicants more details about the internship beforehand, including more tasks related to an intern's specific major, and maybe having a clearer daily schedule. The fact that she felt empowered to share all that, it says everything you need to know about the environment they created.
Emilia's journey really shows us that the most effective kind of environmentalism isn't just about data and technology. It's about people, It's about purpose, and it's about compassion. And it really leaves us with a powerful question to think about. Whether it's our office, or our school, or a volunteer group, how can we all work to build more of these human-centered experiences?
你们好，我叫 Emilia， 我来自菲律宾。Today I was able to guide them and the shugu around the exhibition while I practiced being one of the guides. At first I was very nervous because I am not good at public speaking, and like the script that I was given to study, it was very stuck in my head and I wanted to deliver it properly. But after having relaxed and the shugu gave me more pointers and comments, I was able to calm down and connect more with the audience and being able to send the message and what I want them to take home, the lessons they want to take home from the exhibition. We were also able to experience the recycling center here, where I felt very inspired to bring home back to the Philippines because recycling isn't that much valued, or there aren't systems in place where it is required. But seeing the different recycling categories here, general waste, plastic container, paper container, paper, and all of that. So I think it's very important that we bring that home to the Philippines and other countries so that we can maximize our recyclable items.
Okay, so before we end this video, we have some slogan and conclusion for you.
1, 2, 3.
Take action and make a difference. Yay! Bye-bye!